Hello, so welcome back. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss in more detail about postfix evaluation and infix to postfix conversion. Okay, and both will use a stack. So let's see. So previously, in our lecture, I already explained what is postfix expression. Okay, so here we have this postfix expression. From this postfix expression, we can see we have number and the operator is after numbers. Okay, and we don't have parentheses. So how do we evaluate that? Okay. Uh, so here we are going to use a stack. And the stack here, the stack is going to be a number stack. Okay, so what we are going to do is so we are going to do scanning. So this is going to be like a plain text format. Okay. So you do the scan, and here we have space separated the number and the operator. Okay. And so you do the scan. So we scan from the left and get the token. Okay. So the first token is 3, and it's the string 3. So we need to also convert it to number 3. Okay. So if it is a number, you push it to the stack. And then you continue your scan. So it's a number, you push it to stack. And it's a number, you push it to stack. And next is the operator, so minus. If it is operator, you need to pop the top 2 number out of the stack. So I pop the first number out, so 2, and I apply it to the operator right. And then I pop the next number out and put it to the left of the operator. And then I calculate it, so it's 3. And I push the result back to the stack. And then I continue scan. Okay, so if it's a number, I push it to stack. 6 is a number, so I push it to stack. Next is the operator. So if it's operator, I pop the 2 number out. The first, I put the operator the right, and the second one, I put it to the operator left. And I calculated 30 and I push it back to stack. Okay. And then I continue scan. It's an operator. So I need to pop 2 number out. So it's 30 and then 7. So it's 37, okay? And I push the number back to the stack. And I continue scan, so it's multiplication. And then I need to pop the 2 number out, 37 and 3. And then I calculated the 3 by it's 111. So then I push this number to the stack. And now if you continue scan nothing, so you reach the end of the uh, uh, expression. That when you reach the end of the expression, you pop this number out. So this is our result. Okay, and the stack is also empty now. Okay, so this is the algorithm for postfix evaluation. So we do use the stack. Okay, and during our operation, we can also see each time when you have an operator, you need to pop 2 number out. So if there are not two number for you to pop out. Okay, so if the step has fewer than two numbers, so then that means the postfix is invalid. Okay, so if the postfix is illegal, the step will not have two numbers to pop. Okay, so that's one scenario. The second scenario is when you reach the end of the expression, after you pop the last number out, the stack should be empty. Okay. So if there will be more than one number remaining on the stack when auto can scan, that also means the postfix expression itself is wrong. Okay, so this is regarding the postfix expression evaluation. Okay, and next let's see how do we convert an infix expression to postfix expression. So the algorithm already also given here. And so let's see. Okay. So similar, we still need to do the scanning. Okay, scan from the expressions left. And we also have the stack. And this time the stack is a character stack. Okay. So if it is a left parenthesis, you push it to the stack. And if it is number, then you keep it in the postfix expression. It's 3, okay? And next is an operator, and you compare to the top. If it's parenthesis, you just push it to the stack. Continue our scan, so it's number, so you add it to the postfix expression. And if it's right parenthesis, then you need to pop the operator out of the stack and apply the operator to the postfix expression until you see the left parenthesis. You just pop it. Okay, and then leave it there. Okay, the next is operator, and before we push the operator to the stack, we need to compare with the top of the stack. There is nothing, so we just push it to the stack. Next is 9, and it's number, so we add it to the postfix expression. Okay. And next is an operator. So it's an operator you compare with the top of the operator. And if the top of the operator has a higher precedence than this one, then you need to pop it to you need to pop it and then apply it to the postfix expression. Okay. And so while the stack is not empty, then you need to keep doing this. Okay. And because the stack is already empty, so you just add the operator to the stack. And next is number, so you just add it to the postfix expression. The next is an operator. So if it doesn't have a higher precedence, so this one doesn't have higher precedence. So if it's the same, if it's the same or doesn't have, then you pop the top of the stack, pop the top operator out of the stack and apply it to the postfix. Okay, and there's nothing left, so you just push it to the stack. And then you keep scanning, so it's 6, and we add it to the postfix expression. If you continue scan, you reach the end of the expression, then you pop all of the operator out and add it to the postfix expression. So now we have the postfix expression. Okay. So this is the algorithm to do the infix to postfix expression. Okay, and after we understand the algorithm, so let's take a look at the coding. Okay, and so in our example, this example in the Java stack example for RPM. Okay, so in this example, we have a job, we design a class, we call it a postfix processor, okay? What we do here is we put all of the numbers in a number pattern, okay? And operator, we also put them also in a pattern, okay? Because later on we are going to use regex. To do the number and operator check. So this will be convenient for us. And for this class, you can see we don't have any instance variable. Okay, now we just have two constant for the string expression, and then we needed to check whenever the token do the token scans it, and if it is number or not. So we use this pattern to do the check. And similar, we also check the operator. And if it is operator, we also need to know if it has higher precedence for infix to postfix evaluation, okay? Infix to postfix conversion. And then we have the method for the postfix evaluation, okay? So we just, so all of the following is just the implementation of the algorithm that we just discussed. And the other method is the convert from infix to postfix, okay? So similar. So this part is also doing the algorithm, the implementation of the algorithm. Okay, so that's this example, or that's the class for infix to postfix. And then what we are going to do is we have all of the postfix expression stored in a file, okay? And what we are going to do is we do the line by line extraction, and for each line, then we are going to do the postfix evaluation, okay? And there may also have illegal postfix expression. And our algorithm can also find it. And for infix to postfix, similar. Okay, so we have four expression, and we want to convert them to postfix expression. And for the respective postfix expression, we also store them in an output file. So that's what this program does. And then let's take a look at the driver part. So we are going to get the file first to select if you want to postfix or infix. Is it after you say you can enter the file, and the file we save it under a folder called file. So keep that in mind when you enter the file. You need to enter like over here. I first select the option 1, do the evaluation, okay? And I needed to provide the file. This file is under the files folder, so I need to put the path. And then for the first expression, the postfix expression, it's just going to do the calculation, okay? Give you the answer. And for the second one, it's continue doing and give you the answer. For the third one, it does the same thing step by step. And the next one, then it's say, okay, something wrong, so it cannot give you the answer. The next one also something wrong there, so it cannot give you the answer. The next one also something wrong in the expression, so there is no a result returned. Okay, so that's about the infix to postfix and the postfix expression. Okay, so I will see you in the next lecture. See you.